Kimberbo here, checking in from vanillahigh.net. I am going to give you a little update of what I've done so far in the last week because my last video was recorded on a Thursday and this is Thursday again. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to because we had a deep freeze here. It was very cold, so we were mostly spending the time keeping warm. So, anyway, I'll give you a little tour of what I did so far. So I got this whole side done going this way. I have this nice little ring out here so I can see what I'm doing. So you can see it goes all the way around. Got a little over a quarter of the way done on this layer. It just kind of keeps going here. I did something a little bit different on this side of the building than I did on the other entryway over there. And I might go back and fix it because I like what I did over here. All right. Okay. And there it is. So I like these little almost X's going up. I like them. So I think I'm gonna go back and put them on the other side over there. And I have some things that are gonna go in these tall Prismarine tower pieces. I just haven't figured out how I'm gonna do them yet, or where they're gonna be placed height-wise on there. But once I figure that out, that'll get done. So I'm just gonna work the design around. Right now, I got to this far over here. So going up, I've done the blocks all the way up to there, and now I just got to go back and put the decorative pieces around up in there and do that down. That part's lots of fun, as you can imagine. You know, lovely dirt scaffolding and the whole bit, getting it down. So that's where I'm at so far, and it's come along pretty nice. Nothing's changed over there because that's kind of, I'm bored. I go over there when I'm sick of placing blocks and mess with, the stuff over there. So nothing's changed over there. I did a little bit of this walkway over there where I was standing. Didn't do a whole lot, but I did a little bit more just kind of to see if it was awkward to have it go up and then back down. And I don't think it is. Maybe you could let me know if you think it is, but I don't think it is, having it come up and then come back down. And I kind of started make it look kind of rounded around the corner. Boy, I like this shader. Isn't that pretty? Wow. And so yeah, I haven't really done much here. So I'm gonna take it down. Now for the part that's down there, I do have to turn the shader off because it does not work with my current design down there. I'm gonna have to change the hallway that's down here for the shader pack, which I think is hilarious. But I think I know how I'm gonna do it. It's just gonna take me some time to do it. So let's see here. Video settings. Oh, I couldn't remember where it was. And again, it takes a minute because, it's slow. Come on. There we go. Okay, here we go. So this down here doesn't really matter because these were the trees I was using to get materials. This here is the top of the test kelp farm I made. It's slow. I have to come in here every time I come down here to do stuff and check to see. Wow, okay. I'm stuck. Awesome. Check to see if these are at 25 or not, or I just gotta break them to make sure that they start growing again. So I just kind of run through and do that. And I haven't been standing down here, so there isn't much down here at the moment. But anyway, this is the hallway. The sorter I started is here. That's our lovely banner. The girls picked out the banner, which I really like it. And then I started making the next part of the sorter there. I think the sorter is going to come to probably this hole here. And that should be plenty of space for anything we'd put down here. But this is the hallway. It's all kind of the repeated thing. I was thinking about doing the kelp farm all the way along here. I got a smelter over here. But yeah, that's it. This is it down here. This is where my guardian farm comes down this stack. I need to have someone AFK here because I'm running low on this stuff. Need this Prismarine so bad. But I got iron and fish everywhere. Oh, and we must have killed a zombie in there somewhere. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Not much to show this week. This is about the distance underground here from, like if you see where that little stack comes down, all the way to where this stone is. The stone is the beginning of the circle. So I know exactly where it is underground. I just have to decide what I'm doing down here to connect it all together. There is a pathway that's going to end right here. I just don't know how close I am to getting here with it. Because I did build. I should show you that actually. Let's go back up. Because this was something I did a long time ago. I just have not done anything to finish it off. It was more of a aesthetics thing, more for looks than for usefulness, because I kind of was planning to put in water elevators, and I know where those are going to go now. I just need to put them in, and I can show you that too. I started to figure out what I was doing on the inside when I was over here doing this part. Anyway, this is going to be water elevator, so this one will be maybe up, and this one will probably be down since this pathway goes down. So this is what I had been doing for a long time before I started doing the outside. This little path goes all the way down to the bottom. So here we're about halfway from the entrance on the far side. The very first one that I started building on, this is the halfway point from there. We're only a quarter of the way around the entire circle from where we started at the water level. And it just keeps going down. This really bothers me. I have to fix this. And I had a lot of doors down here because that was the only way to breathe while I was emptying it out. So this is kind of where I stopped. Not stopped, I shouldn't say that. That's where I stopped connecting from up and down because I hadn't emptied all of that yet. So I just kind of kept digging down at the same pattern as the circle. Hopefully I didn't screw it up. I don't know if I did or not. So I got, this here should be 3/4 of the way, all the way around from where, no, not 3/4 of the way. 5/8 of the way around from where we started. So this is how far I got so far. I got to here and stopped digging because I ran into a lot of that. And I only have 40 sponges, so it's a very slow process to drain. This water column was here, I think, because I was going up and down this for a while. Oh, and I filled my hole, so I can't get up there anymore. But yeah, that's this whole thing. And this is gonna go all the way around. I don't know if I'm gonna go up from that point where I was at. I might do like maybe a little room up to the left, but I haven't really decided because I can't really figure out what would work there. Right now it's just gonna be this. And like I said, this was just for aesthetics of the building to fit what I was looking at in my other game, you know, because there's a really thick wall with a hallway in it all the way around the whole thing. And so that's what I was doing to get to the inside so I could have these deep corridors and then go in. In the game, my other game, it does not have entry points on all four sides. It only has entry points at the back and the front. This is actually the front, but I started at the back because I knew with what I had there, I wanted the highest entry point to be there in the back. So anyway, this is where I'm at. I got a lot of work to go still. Hopefully, I'll get this first tier done by the end of February. No, really, I'm hoping it'll be done in 2 weeks, and then I can start the next section, and then the next one after that. We'll see. It's a lot of work. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Otherwise, don't really have a whole lot more to show at this point. I haven't really made anything else. Haven't been able to do anything else. Just doing this when I've got time. So that is everything. I guess I kind of stopped in the same place I did last time, didn't I? Huh, imagine that. All right, well, I will see you next time.